I have three rules for this project. First, I have to record and produce a whole song all by myself. Second, I can only use the things that I have that I currently own, but I later on broke that rule. You'll find out in a bit. Third, everything must be done in my living room, so it includes mixing, recording, everything has to be done in the living room. So day one, I recorded piano with two mics on left and right. So before recording piano, I actually recorded a demo track on acoustic guitar so I have something to follow instead of just following the metronome, which is boring. I wanted to do a reverse piano note for the intro of my song. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this, but I actually wrote this song when I was 16 about how I perceive the world. So yeah, after recording the piano track, I made a brutal mistake, which is I didn't notice the overtones in the recording. It caused me a lot of pain during mixing, which eventually I figured out how to EQ it out. But still, I could have avoided this mistake during recording. I don't know how I let this slip when I was recording. Maybe I didn't notice it at all, or I thought that mixing could fix the problem completely. I'm not sure, I forgot. After recording piano, I went to practice drums, which I'll record on day 2. On day 2, I made the biggest mistake by far on the whole project. I thought I was a genius for doing this, but yeah, I was not. At this point, I was thinking that having more than 2 mics is overrated. My plan was to record with an overhead and a kick mic on my first take, and on the second take, I would use my overhead mic and point it at the snare so I could control the cymbal volumes on the overhead and the drum volume separately. It sounds flawless, it sounds like it will work here, but actually no, because as humans we can't play every single take exactly the same. Yeah, that caused me a lot of pain during production. On day 3, I recorded bass and electric guitar, which includes my rhythm guitar and lead guitar parts. Here I tried various different positions so I can get the perfect take. On day 4, I recorded my acoustic guitar tracks to replace my demo track. I didn't record footage for it because I couldn't find a good angle, so here's a photo I took instead. On day 5, I recorded vocals, but I actually ended up not using any of the takes shown in the video. I did a lot of other takes off camera. Here you can see my cat was not having it when I was recording my vocals. It was just one of those days that your voice just doesn't work. Maybe I'm just a bad singer, but that day was not it, man. That day was horrible. I was straining a lot. Like my voice wasn't resonating. Now mixing took me a long time to do. I exported a few mixes and I felt there was something missing in my arrangement. It's not full enough. It's just not complete. And I showed my friends and asked for their opinion. They also said the same thing. So yeah, here is when I broke rule number 2, which is I said I could only use the things I have, but I wanted strings. Now there's no way I could like hire an orchestra or something to record strings, right? So I got a MIDI keyboard, which is sponsored by my dad. I love him very much. I think he's watching this video. I think he watches my videos. Thank you, Pa. So after recording strings with my new MIDI keyboard, I felt like I was getting somewhere. You know, I'm finally getting the sound I wanted in my head now. And after days of mixing, weeks of mixing and days of depression, here's the final product. Let me know what you think in the comments. If I should do a commercial release on this song, yeah, I hope you enjoy the song.
Fix the world.